Hello students. In previous class we had discussed about number system. In that we discussed about rational numbers, a number of the form p by q where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. And like example like 7 by 2, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, etc. So and we also represented rational numbers on the number line. So today let us move on to the next concept, that is irrational numbers. A number which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-prime integers and q is not equal to 0, is called irrational numbers. So here which we cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. We cannot express in the form of p by q. So like this, p by q. So here and p and q are co-prime. What is co-prime integers? As you all know, co-prime means their common factor is 1 or HCF is equal to 1. So like 2 and 3, 3 and 5, 5 and 6, 5 and 7. So these are the co-prime integers, and here the denominator is not equal to 0 or called irrational numbers. That means which cannot be expressed as we done in rational numbers. So these type of numbers we are calling it as irrational numbers. Like example, root 2, root 3, root 5, and the pi value what we use in the problems. So pi, that is 22 by 7, that we calling it as irrational. And also remember, if we come to the decimal part, like as you all know, terminating decimal, non-terminating decimal, recurring decimal. So if it is for example 0.5, this is terminating decimal, this is called as rational number. But if the number is like this 0.4672 again 7 5 9, the number is all continuing but not recurring, but it is not terminating. If it is in decimal, if it is non-terminating, that type of number also we are calling it as irrational. Clear? And also recurring decimals, as you all know, recurring like 0.3333, the number is repeating and but it is not terminating. These type of number also we are calling it as irrational numbers. So or generally we can take root 2, root 3, root 5 are all examples for irrational numbers. So in previous class we learned about rational. Now it is irrational. The collection of both rational and irrational, together we are calling it as real numbers. So every real number is either a rational or an irrational number. Remember this one. So now let us recall, once we'll recall everything. So counting numbers means natural numbers, as you know. Along with natural numbers, if we consider 0, they are whole numbers. Along with whole numbers, if we consider negative numbers, they are called integers. And if we consider the fractions, they are called as rational. And other than rational means if we cannot express other than rational, there are other numbers, we are calling it as irrational numbers. Rational and irrational together we are calling it as real numbers. So this is about the irrational numbers and overall collection of number system. Now let us move on to exercise. So exercise 1.2, question number 1. State whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answers. So let me first one. Every irrational number is a real number. Every irrational number is a real number. So let me go to the solution. It is yes, true, because as I told you before, the collection of rational and irrational together we are calling it as real numbers. So every irrational number is a real number. Yes, true, collection. So you can write the collection of rational and irrational numbers together called a real numbers. You can write like this. Reason. Second, every point on the number line is of the form root m, where m is a natural number. So what they are saying, if I consider a number line, 0, 1, 2, here minus 1, minus 2. Please observe, if I consider number line 0, 1, 2, here minus 1, minus 2, like this. So what they are saying, every point on number line. So if I consider 2, so every point on number line is of the form root m. Yes, if I consider m, so in the place of m, if I consider root 2, yes, 2 is a natural number, correct. But if I consider minus root 2, so root of, if I consider this, the point, any point, they said every point on a number line. So now my point is minus 2. So root of minus 2, here m is minus 2. Is m is a natural number here? Minus 2 is a natural number? No, it is an integer. So here what you can write? False. No negative number can be the square root of natural number. False. No negative number can be the square root of natural number, because we are not considering negative numbers as a natural number. Clear? So here no, false. So last statement in this question. Every real number is an irrational number. It is reverse for first question. What is the first statement? Every irrational number is a real number. We wrote true. But here every real number is a irrational number they gave. But observe, if I consider the numbers 2, 2 by 3 or 4, etc. and all. So 2 can be written as 1. So 2 by 1 is rational. So it is a real. So 2 by 3 is a rational. So it is a real. 4 by 1 I can write. 4 by 1 is a rational number. So it is a real. But here they are giving every real number is an irrational number. So 2 by 1 is not irrational number. So you can write false. 2 is a real number but not a irrational number. Why it is a real number? 2 is considering it as rational, because real is a combination of both rational and irrational. Clear? So here 2 by 1 is rational but not irrational. So false. 2 is a real number but not irrational number. Clear? So this is about the first question. They are given the statement here. We have to state true or false with an example or with a reason. So let us move on to question number 2. Are the square root of all positive integers irrational? If not, give an example of the square root of a number that is rational. Yes, this is a very good question here. Observe, they are asking, are the square root of all positive integers irrational? So let me take first square root of, if I consider square root of 2. Yes, it is an irrational, because as we wrote an example in irrational, root 2 is irrational. If I consider root 3, irrational. But here if I consider root 4 is equal to 2, its value is 2. It is not irrational. Again, root 9 if I consider is equal to 3, it is not irrational. So no, or the square root of all positive integers is not irrational. Only the co-prime numbers. Clear? Only the co-prime numbers. So no, for example root 4. No, for example root 4, root 9 is 2, 3 is a rational number, not irrational. You can give like this reason. Or instead of root 4, root 9, you can take root 16. Root 16 value is 4. It is not irrational. Or you can take root 25 equals 5. It is not irrational. Clear? So this is how you have to give the reason. So whenever these type of questions, please read the question carefully. Clear? After that, state by taking an example, explain it. Clear?